neurosurgery is a complicated field of medicine, so very often we encounter complex situations, both in not only in malignant tumors like brain metastasis, but also in benign tumors that very often involve the skull base, like meningiomas, schwannomas, and so on, and also pain and functional disorders. So my point is that so at the center I keep the patient. Life expectancy or requirements for their social life, and so I try to use the CyberKnife as one single tool into an integrated treatment. So the goal is to have our patients living longer, but not only longer, but living high quality life. So I use the CyberKnife as a surgical tool. So it can be done upfront, radiosurgery, and then waiting for failure. Sometimes it occurs, and offer surgery as a second treatment, or the opposite. We use surgery. We can combine surgery and radiosurgery as an adjuvant treatment, or sometimes we wait for recurrence of the tumor. So I walk beside the patient for many years, and this is what I like to do, and the way I consider my medical activity, medical, not neurosurgical. We treat almost all the indications, all the brain pathologies using the CyberKnife, both benign tumors and malignant tumors. So starting from meningiomas, schwannomas, brain metastasis, gliomas sometimes, vascular disorders like ADMs. So we can offer a lot of opportunities for treatment for different patients. For sure, there are conditions, situations in which CyberKnife is the best option. For example, we are collecting a large number of cases of patients with schwannomas, which is a benign tumors requiring very complex surgery, I would say, that can be easily treated by radiosurgery. Single fraction hypofractionation is possible. Results are really outstanding because we know already, after almost 20 years experience with the CyberKnife, that the results are really satisfactory in 90% of cases after 10 to 15 years, which is quite a long follow-up for those patients. So it's really a leap for those patients. No facial nerve deficits after treatment, while with surgery this is highly probable, at least in large tumors. So let's say up to 20% of the patient will report facial nerve deficit, which is not suitable for a young patient, but for anybody, I would say. And of course, there are malignant tumor patients. For them, we need to layer treatments to try to offer a second option, offer something that they need. So CyberKnife offers a low impactful treatment modality for patients that may need some salvage treatment. So instead of surgery, radiosurgery is very often the most suitable option. I cannot say there is a specific percentage because indications are quite different. As a neurosurgeon, personally, I believe that I try to provide the best indication for that specific condition. Knowing exactly the potential of both techniques, I try to offer to those patients the best option. The option that I believe is less invasive, with less complications, but at the same time with a very long-term results in terms of tumor control, for example. So I would say that more or less we should be like 50%. Okay, but I think and I suppose that in the future more and more patients will receive radiosurgery upfront. best feature to make a center successful is collaboration. Collaboration means to keep in the center is something that it should be always like that. At the center stays the patient, not the neurosurgeon, radiation oncologist, or the oncologist, or the any other surgeons working around the patient. So at the center stays the patient, and if we can collaborate, knowing each other, trusting each other, this is the key. So it's the trust, and possibly having had a long path together. So the most successful place I've been, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but is the place where me and other colleagues worked together for many years. So we shared, we developed reciprocal trust, one in the other competencies and skills. I think that what is really important is not how to do something, but why. To do what? To get which result. I'm not going to do every day the same stuff, the same things. I try to improve a little bit day by day. There are two types of doctors, and I think I met different categories. One category is people that is doing every day the same things just to get proficiency. And another category of doctors in which they ask themselves, what I'm doing is correct? Is there any other way to do it? Make it sense? Make it any sense doing like that? Or there is a different option? I suppose I'm in the last category.